Hey YouTube, I wanted to do a video on, this is actually my wife's gun. It's a Sig Sauer. It's a P238. It shoots a 380. Just do a safety check for you people out there that don't believe guns are empty. But we got this from my wife for her CHL gun. When you purchase the gun, it comes with this, I don't really know what you do with this thing. It's leather. You can't really stick it in. You got cargo shorts or something like that. You can stick it in your pocket, but you can't really do anything else with it. So we don't really use this. She uses it to put it in it and set it in the car, but that's about it. I don't know what anybody else will do with it. The gun itself is similar to a 1911. It is a single action pistol, but with this you can actually move the slide with the safety on. You can so you can have it, carry it hot, locked and cocked. With the safety on, you can pull the slide back and empty the chamber out, which is kind of cool. When you purchase the gun, it does come with this magazine. It holds, I believe it's 6 rounds. And I was able to purchase some other ones that are not Sig. I bought these off of Midway, and I got these for like $12 each. So in the Sig mags, you're looking at like $50-$60 for something that holds 6 rounds, which I think is a bit ridiculous, but whatever. On the gun, as far as using it, when we first got it and took it to the range, we were using factory ammo. It was a Winchester white box. I had a lot of failure to feed, failure to eject. We used about 200 rounds of factory ammo through it and continued to have similar problems with it, where it was failure to feed, failure to eject. And I do reload, and what I found is that with this pistol, you can't use weak factory loads. I do load their 90 grain soft points and 90 grain hollow points. I use the Sierra 90 grain hollow points is what I've been using. With the hollow points, the gun functions fine. We've never had any problems. We put probably I don't know, probably 200 rounds of hollow points through it and have not had any problems. The bulk of what she shoots with is just to practice. So she uses, these are 100 grain full metal jackets, and I'm loading them with it's 4.1 grains of unique is what I do load this pistol with, and with that it functions perfectly. But like I said, here's the safety. The trigger pull on this gun, I really like it. I really like. I've got a Kimmer 1911, and I'm really pleased with the trigger pull on this Sig. I like it. It's got some take up on it, but once you get there, it's a good crisp break. It is not as light as my 1911, but nevertheless, it's a pretty good trigger. I like it. It does have the Sig sights, the tritium on the back, and then it's got the fiber optic on the front. It came with the rosewood grip on it. She did not like that. We tried to order it with these I can't remember what brand it is. I'll find it and put it in the description. But we tried to order this pistol with this grip on it. It's a Hogue is what it is. I'm sorry. But we tried to order it with it. Couldn't find it. Couldn't get it. Nobody had them. And she's had this gun for about 2 years, I guess. And she's extremely pleased with it. I like shooting it. I like carrying it. It's a fun gun to shoot. It's very accurate, especially for something as small as it is. I'll put try to do some shooting videos with this thing. But it's a fun gun to shoot. The takedown on it is very, very similar to a 1911. This is your takedown pin right here. You slide the barrel back. There's a half notch. Pull it out, and it breaks down real easy. But it's a fun little gun to shoot. I know that there are some videos on YouTube of people really dogging on these things. I gotta say, I'm real pleased with it. They are expensive for what you get, I think, in my taste. I mean, I can buy, a Glock and almost 2 Glocks for what this pistol costs, but it's a fun gun. It's a fun gun to shoot. So I'll take it out to the range and try to get a video of actual shooting it out there. And let me pause this and I'll break this thing down real quick. All right, I pulled I'm using my phone to video this. Sorry about that. Pull the pin out, and then once you do that, the gun just comes apart. You've got, pull this out here. It's a typical setup of a pistol. Here's your barrel. And you're taking it completely apart to clean the firing pin and the extractor. Just push your firing pin down, and then pull that plate out, and there's a spring in. There's 2 springs in there, so it is under tension. So when you take that apart, you need to pay attention, because just like a 1911, you can't launch the pieces across the room. But I shot this gun last, and I have not cleaned it since I shot it. I shot it about a week ago. When you put it back together, you do need to make sure that you push this down. This is the extractor. But you need to make sure you push that down, because if you try to put the slide on with it on there, you can damage the Sig released a service release on this. And but I mean, once you take it apart, you try to put it back together. If you can't get it, obviously you'll see that this is in your way. But it's a great gun. It's a great carry pistol. My wife's not very big. She's only about 100 pounds, soaking wet. So it works really good for her to try to, have something that she can carry that she can't really carry it on her body because she's so freaking small. But, she can put it in her purse, or if it's wintertime, it's a little easier, obviously, for her to carry something just like everybody else. But it's a great gun. And if you're in the market for a 380 and you like 1911s, I'd highly recommend it. They do make it's a P238. It is a 9mm. The grip is wider. Obviously, it is a single stack, and I'm not real sure why they made it so much wider. The 9mm is just a little bit bigger than what this is. And on these rounds that I'm loading them about almost as hot as a 9mm. But for whatever reason, they did make the gun quite a bit bigger. I have shot that. I've got a friend of mine who has one. It's a good gun also. But if you're in the market for a 380, I know that there's a lot cheaper pistols out there for 380s. I know that Glock is making one. I do hope to add one of those to my collection. But this is a really good gun. I mean, Been very, very pleased with it. First, when we first got it, we were kind of disappointed with shooting factory ammo. But once we started shooting reloads to it, you know, once we got the powder amount right in there, we had no problems at all. So hope this helps you out, and y'all be safe and keep having fun. Hey, I was just loading these magazines back up, and they're 5 rounds in each magazine. I said that they were 6, but I was mistaken. So it's a 5 + 1 total of 6. But again, it is a great little carry gun. So if you're in the market for a 380, I would highly recommend this pistol. You know, other than the price, I don't see anything stopping anybody from getting it. If you're after, you know, a single action, it's got a good trigger on it. It's a good little gun. So y'all be safe, and thank you.